Hi, welcome to Take 5 with Kretz. This is Mrs. Kretz, your school counselor, and this is where I give you tips for raising confident kids. Today I'm going to give 5 tips to help your child go from worry to winning. Recently, many of you parents came out to hear me discuss this topic a little bit and for us to discuss it together. And I saw in your eyes how much it means to you to help your child when they're right in the middle of feeling stress and worry. And so I'm going to review what we talked about. And I have my PowerPoint up here, and we're just going to go over these 5 tips from worry to winning. The number 5 tip is share your feelings honestly with your kids. Emotional awareness is a skill that is learned. However, if we don't share in an age-appropriate way, of course, what we're going through, then our kid won't feel comfortable sharing with us. We can't just keep it all in. Sometimes we need to recognize our worry and then let our kids know, yeah, we go through it. Everyone goes through it. And your number 4 tip is watch for the anxiety signs. Some signs that your kids might be feeling anxious is the inability to focus, moodiness, wanting to avoid either school or some other very important activity to them, isolation and going off by themselves, crying, and temper tantrums. Don't rule out that your kid might be dealing with real fears and anxieties when you see these things flood over them. The number 3 tip is to take your child's fears seriously. We want to validate our kids when they're going through these emotions and not dismiss. Their feelings, their worries might be something that could actually happen or something that will never happen. It feels just as serious as if it was something that was going to happen that very next minute. So there's ways that we can accidentally dismiss how they're feeling. And will they ever come to us and open up again? No. They'll go try to deal with their fears all on their own. And we don't want that. So when we say, don't worry, just calm down, things like this, it actually dismisses our kids. Have you ever had someone tell you to calm down? I know for me, I don't calm down. Why? It makes me feel like they don't understand me. And it's the same way with our kids. If we tell them calm down, they think, what? My mom doesn't care about me. They don't even know how I feel. And so let's avoid all that and instead say, I get that and then name the thing that they're dealing with. I get that you don't want to go to school. I get that you're concerned about whatever their fear is. And tip number 2 is, but don't feed that anxiety monster. That's a tough one to do because I know the kids will do just about anything to avoid the thing they're anxious about. And they will even make themselves physically ill sometimes. We need to be that calming force that doesn't rescue them and just automatically take them away from the situation, but help them do it anyway. We've all been in a circumstance where we've helped our kid do something that they don't want to do. And then they come back to us and say, oh my gosh, it was so fun. I had such a great time. In order to help our kids get to the other side of the unknown, we need to help them. Not avoid it, but go ahead and do the tough thing that they're so worried about doing. The next tip is let your kids make mistakes. So many kids come to me in my practice over the last 15 years, and their number 1 worry is that they're going to let their parents down, that they're going to not live up to the expectation. And the worry and the concern that rises up within them is serious and can cause them anxiety that lasts for years. And so you giving them that ability to say, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay, you can pick yourself right back up and you can start again. Even if they went through a major problem with anxiety and it looked like a complete failure, your message to them is, we'll try again. This is gonna be all right. And yes, we have high expectations for our kids. Some of you might be thinking, hey, they need to live up to my expectation, and that is true. But with that high expectation, we also need to let them know that our caring is unconditional And they don't know that automatically necessarily. They might think, oh my goodness, what will happen if I actually completely fail? And that's the time where you can tell them mistakes happen. Mistakes happen to me, mistakes happen to you. We keep going because failure leads to success. And that is how we help our children build confidence that will last a lifetime. All right, so there's your tips from worry to winning. I found this little gem tucked away, not easy to find, on Mel Robbins /Mindset Reset, where she offers a free booklet for kids in dealing with fear and anxiety. Next time, we're going to talk about how do we talk to our kids? How do we really help them open up when they have fear and anxiety? So many times we ask them and they are closed-lipped, but I'm going to give you some tips for that. So, thank you for joining me, and until next time, take care.